नंदिनी।
नंदिनी।
रोहित, आवाज आ रही है?
यस सर।
रोहित, सुन पा रहे हो? रोहित,
यस सर, यस सर।
अमित कुमार सिंह जी हमारे साथ ज्वाइन करे हैं। आप आज के प्रोग्राम कोऑर्डिनेटर हैं और इस
यस सर।
कार्यक्रम के ऑर्गेनाइजिंग सेक्रेटरी भी हैं वो। तो उनको को होस्ट बना दीजिए आप।
डन सर, डन डन।
ठीक है। अमित जी नमस्कार, जय श्री राम। आवाज आ रही है?
नमस्कार सर, आवाज आ रही है।
बस 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 सर, कर रहे हैं, 2-4 मिनट में स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं सर। ठीक है।
हाँ ठीक है, ठीक है।
ठीक है। रोहित जी, रोहित जी आवाज आ रही है? रोहित,
यस सर, यस सर।
हमारे जो आज के स्पीकर हैं डॉक्टर
यस सर।
देवांशु देव जी, उन्होंने ज्वाइन कर लिया है। आप
डन
को
सर,
होस्ट
डन।
बनाइए। तो हमारे स्पीकर और प्रोग्राम कोऑर्डिनेटर दोनों लोग
डन
ज्वाइन कर
सर।
चुके हैं, है ना? और नंदिनी, आई थिंक 100 पार्टिसिपेंट्स आ गए हैं और धीरे धीरे पार्टिसिपेंट्स आते रहेंगे, ठीक है? और आप और डॉक्टर प्रगति कोऑर्डिनेट करिएगा। मैं एक होटल में स्टे किया हूं, तो वाईफाई जो है बड़ा फ्लक्चुएटिंग है, तो आप इसको देखिएगा, ठीक है?
Am I clearly audible and visible, ma'am?
यस प्लीज।
Okay. So, good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing fine. A very warm welcome to all the participants to today's session, Krishi Navyug 2026. I am Nandini Sharma, co-founder and director. Feel delighted to welcome you all once again to another insightful lecture. As we continue this journey of learning today we have with us a young and dynamic academicians who is actively contributing to research, teaching, and extension in the field of agriculture. Before welcoming our speaker, I would also like to welcome Dr. A.K. Singh. He's an agriculture scientist, SMS, KVK, and Duet. And he's also the organizing secretary of Krishi Navyu. A very warm welcome, sir. We are very grateful for your presence. It is my pleasure.
Thank you, Nandini, ma'am, for your
Thank you, sir.
good words.
So it is my pleasure to introduce our esteemed speaker today, Dr. Devanshu Dev, Assistant Professor Plant Pathology, Dr. Kalam Agriculture College, Kishanganj, Bihar Agriculture University, Sabor. Sir has completed his BSc, MSc, and PhD in plant pathology from reputed institutions including Banaras Hindu University, US, Bangalore, and GBPAT, Pantnagar. With over 7 years of experience in research, teaching, and extension, Sir has made valuable contributions in the area of plant disease management. He has published more than 30 research papers, 12 book chapters, and several popular articles, reflecting his strong academic and research background. Sir has also been awarded prestigious fellowships like ICR GRF, ICR SRF, and CSIR SRF, along with recognition for his academic excellence. Sir, it is truly inspiring to see such dedication and achievements at a young stage of your career. For our participants, especially students, your journey is not just motivating, it feels relatable and achievable. We are really glad to have you with us today. With great respect, I now invite Dr. Devanshu Dev, sir, to kindly deliver today's lecture. Over to you. The session is yours, sir. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Ms. Nandini. So may I share my slide?
Yeah, you can share, sir.
Yeah. Is it visible to everybody?
Yeah. Sir, you can do in the presentation mode.
Yeah, I'm coming. Is it okay?
Yeah, it's totally fine now.
Yeah, thank you. So, shall we start?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So, it's my pleasure to be here in this Krishi Novyuk session. And I'm really very much grateful for giving me this opportunity to present my work in front of this enthusiastic audience. As I can see, the more than 100 participants has been joined in this session. So today we are going to discuss about the mushroom cultivation. I think many of you are already very much familiar about the mushroom. So you must have taken somewhere in your diet. So, but the thing is, mushroom is not only the eatable material. They are far behind that, because if we go to the mushroom cultivation, this is not only a small business, because the farmers are taking mushroom as a subsidiary business apart from the core business, agricultural cultivation. So there are many advantages which mushroom is giving to the entrepreneurs. If we talk about the mushrooms in last year in Shark Tank 3, one mushroom entrepreneur has came for the funding, and he got the funding from the sharks also. So mushroom is getting popular in India, and currently many people are knowing about the mushroom just as a eatable material. But if we go for the medicinal point of view, the mushroom is very much lucrative enterprise for medicinal pharmaceutical industries, and it's also very lucrative enterprise in terms of the food processing industries. So we will in this session we are going to discuss the overall mushroom cultivation, how we can take the year-round mushroom cultivation, and we will also focus for small and marginal farmer perspective, student perspective, and also how to become an entrepreneur in field of mushroom cultivation. So with this, I am starting my presentation. So first of all, we are dealing with what are the challenges currently we are facing in the agricultural system and our societal system. First of all, one of the most important challenge, that is the unemployment. You people are very much familiar about the unemployment, and this unemployment is really frustrating for the youth, which is getting degree from the agricultural institutes. So after that, the land division. This is the one of the another most important factor, because if we talk about the Indian agriculture, most of the farmers are marginal farmers. They don't have that much land holdings. They can't go for the agriculture as an enterprise. Another challenge that we are facing in the Indian agriculture, that is the climatic change. So climate change is affecting the entire agriculture system. It will start from the production, their cultivation part, their plant protection part, then storage. Everywhere we are facing the climate change scenario. Then crop residue burning. I think this is one of the most popular issue, and Delhi NCR region is very much facing this problem each and every year with the stubble burnings. Migration, this is another problem, because many people are migrating from one places to another place. They are leaving the village area and shifting to the urban areas. Then removal of rural poverty. This is one of the most important challenge, in which the government is also working very hard to uplift the farming community. Because unless until we are improving and we are uplifting our farmer, we can't uplift our country. Then another challenge is the malnutrition. Malnutrition is also very much prominent in the rural areas. Then water shortage. If we talk about the northern India, we can have the both kind of situation, flood situation and drought situation. If we talk about the southern part of India, there rather than the flood, the drought condition is very much prevalent. So water scarcity is also very much popular in throughout the India, and that is also creating very much problematic situation for the agriculture system. Then coming to the what are the different opportunities which we have if we are going for the mushroom cultivation. So one of the most important opportunity which we have, that is the temperature range, because we are very familiar being agriculture graduate, and we are very much familiar about the how the crops are going in a different season. Like the kharif crops are restricted to the kharif season, rabi crops are restricted to the rabi season. We if we are going rice in the kharif, we can't grow in the rabi season in most of the part. So, in that context, the mushroom having the very wide range of temperature. We have the different mushroom having the different range of temperature for their survival, growth, and cultivation. So it will rise from the as low as 10 degrees Celsius to as high as around 40 degrees Celsius. So this is the biggest opportunity which we have, so that we can cultivate mushroom round the year. Apart from that, the huge amount of crop residue, because each and every harvesting season we have the lot of amount of crop residue which we are unable to dispose, which we are unable to utilize in a beneficial manner. So if we are utilizing those crop residue, in that context also the mushroom is in upper hand. Then the high density of population. I will come to the in the coming slides. I will discuss about the how the population density can be enhanced in case of mushroom cultivation. So it is a highly dense crop. So population density can be very high in case of any other agriculture related enterprises. And the last and most important opportunity, that is the low input cost. Because if we are going for the mushroom cultivation, our input cost will be very high, very much less as compared to the any other agriculture system. If we are going any crop or doing any kind of agriculture business, the input cost is very much less in case of mushroom cultivation. So these opportunity which we have with the mushroom cultivation, we can use this opportunity for the becoming mushroom as an lucrative enterprise. So what are the deliberation which we have against our challenges? First of all, मशरूम को हम लोग बोलते हैं खेती बिना खेत के। एक ऐसा खेती है ये जिसके लिए हमें कोई खेत की जरूरत नहीं होती है। सो दिस इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट वे टू एक्सप्लेन आवर मशरूम कल्टीवेशन। इफ वी डोंट हैव अ पीस ऑफ लैंड बट वी कैन गो द मशरूम, दिस इज ऑल्सो अ काइंड ऑफ वर्टिकल फार्मिंग। दिस इज अ वेरी शॉर्ट ड्यूरेशन क्रॉप and very if we grow any shortest duration of crop like vegetable, it will take around 3 months. But mushroom cultivation can be done. We can get from starting from the spawning to the harvesting. It will take hardly 28 to 30 days. Then very high temperature regime that we have seen already, and adoption in the IFS model. IFS is nothing but integrated farming system. So earlier the mushroom was not adopted in the IFS module, but I will explain how the, and even though farmers, many places farmers are doing that, how the mushroom can be integrated in the integrated farming system. In the coming slides we will discuss. So coming to the why we should go for the mushroom, because mushroom having the, apart from these opportunity, we have so much benefits with the mushroom cultivation. First of all, is the I think Indian condition, if we talk about the Indian condition, and if we talk about the daily diet, so in most of the 70%, if we talk about the whole population, around 70% population is not taking proper protein diet. I'm talking about the most of the vegetarian people. If 70% Indian population is not taking their appropriate and their protein diet. So, and in for the vegetarian people, this is the one of the most important source for the protein. So the protein content is as high as around 35%. Is much higher than the milk and egg, any other pulses. The calorie is the also low, and digestibility is around 60 to 70%. This is low carbs, very less fat, and very less sugar material. Fat is also very less in amount, and this is very much beneficial for many of the human diseases. We will discuss in the coming slides. And apart from that, this is a low cost technology, short duration crop, then use of agro waste material. These are the some benefits which we can use for the mushroom cultivation. Then coming to the some nutritional benefits, how the mushroom can be utilized in the different health alignment. First of all, the button mushroom, you can see the statistics of their nutritional values. Apart from that, they having the some medicinal value, like it will increase the insulin flow. Then, if we talk about the oyster mushroom, this reduces the cholesterol. Dudhia, it is also known as the milky mushroom. It is helpful in the gastrointestinal diseases. Paddy straw mushroom, it having the anti-diabetic property and also promote our immunity. Hericium and shiitake, these two are medicinal, totally medicinal mushroom, and having the wide role in the treatment of cancer diseases, Alzheimer diseases, Parkinson diseases, and also these having the anti-diabetic properties. So coming to the some statistics, if we talk about the mushroom cultivation in India, so in India particularly the majority of mushroom that is cultivated is the button mushroom. So 59% button mushroom going in the going to be cultivated in the at a national level. That is the button mushroom. In if we talk about the Bihar, around the 43% is covered by the button mushroom. In national level, 28% oyster mushroom cultivation, and in Bihar, that is the 39% oyster mushroom cultivation is going on. Likewise, the milky mushroom cultivation is less in Indian condition, that is 3%, and it's in Bihar it's around 15%. And likewise, the other mushroom like paddy straw, shiitake, and lion's mane, hericium. So this is the majority of the mushroom cultivation, that is the button mushroom, and you might have taken this button mushroom only. But apart from that, the oyster mushroom is also there. That is very much popular in northern part of India. Milky mushroom, it's getting popular early, and this is milky mushroom is nothing but a hybrid mushroom of button and oyster. It having the both the properties of oyster and button. Apart from that, the shiitake, paddy straw, these having the lower percentage, but they having the medicinal values. So currently, if we talk about the DMR, that is the Directorate of Mushroom Research, Solan data 22-23, the Odisha was the highest producer of mushroom, that is more than 32 ton. After that, the Maharashtra and then Bihar. So currently, if we talk about the statistics of 25, still the Bihar is at the third place, and Odisha at the top place. So, if we are taking mushroom as an enterprise, so what is the national data? So, national data is saying you can see the data from 2023 to 2033. This is a decade of data in which the mushroom cultivation and mushroom market is expected to be growing at the rate of 12.5%. And this 12.5%, this is a very big number. So in the coming days, definitely in the coming decades, we can see the number of mushroom growers will join, and definitely this market will boom in the future in the context of eatable material and also for the pharmaceutical industries. So now we are going to discuss what are the different mushrooms are there which we can grow at the different temperature regime, and what are the different cultivation practices, how we can grow different kind of mushroom year around, and what are the raw material input cost statistics, how we are going to discuss those things. So first of all, we have the button mushroom that you can see, that is the temperature, it can survive at the temperature 15 to 20 degrees Celsius. Then Dudia mushroom, hericium, paddy straw, shiitake, and oyster. So these all mushroom which we have, we can grow in the throughout the year. So, and if we talk about the entrepreneurship potentiality of the mushroom, so mushroom having the different segment. So one can adopt all the segment also. They can take a particular segment for the becoming an entrepreneur, because each and every component itself a big market. So the if we talk about the spawn production itself is a very tedious task, and if you are want to go for the spawn production only, you can directly go for the, because spawn production is nothing but a seed production. Spawn is nothing but a seed. Like in wheat or rice, we are using the seed as a input material for growing the plants. So here we are that same kind of seed. We are calling it a spawn. So spawn is nothing but a mushroom seed, and the mushroom seed, because for every seed we are very well aware about the purity is very much important. So in case of mushroom also, the spawn production, we should have the certified lab. From the certified lab only we can produce the spawn. And the quality spawn is still lacking in the Indian market, because only the government agencies are currently, most of the spawn production agency and laboratories are the government laboratory, and this is still unexplored by the private sector. But one can definitely try for the spawn production only, because the spawn production, I'm in Bihar, many farmers in Bihar, they are trying to get the spawn from the Haryana, Punjab, because they are not getting quality spawn here and easily, because nowadays the transport connectivity is each and everywhere. The road connectivity is there. So if any people are getting direct transport from the any other state or any other part of the India, they are getting they spawn from the different part. So definitely the spawn production having have the very vast opportunity for becoming an entrepreneur. Then coming to the compost production. The compost production we will discuss in the coming slide. The compost is a kind of substrate which is utilized by the production of button mushroom. So the one can also go for the only compost production, because compost production is a tedious process. We will discuss in the coming slide. Then year-round mushroom cultivation. We can go for the year-round mushroom cultivation with the controlled condition. Then the product development. Product development, that is nothing but a food processing market. And this is also still unexplored area, because most of the people have only knowing about the mushroom as a vegetable. Like they have taken mushroom as a vegetable. They don't have taken mushroom as an any processed food product. But still, I will show in the coming slide, there are numerous, several processed product are available with the mushroom only, but still the market is very less, very much less, and people are not focusing because they need some sophisticated instrument, and farmers they don't have. Still this is the unorganized market. Then coming to the marketing, this is one of the challenges also for the mushroom cultivation, and this is the opportunity also to get it more lucrative. Then coming to the mushroom production in IFS model. So this is the IFS set of IFS model, in which you can see the different units are there and integrated along with the different system. So in this mushroom unit is also there. This mushroom unit can be added in the IFS model, because the whatever the crop residue we are getting from the farm, that residue can be utilized for the mushroom production. And once the residue is used as a substrate for the mushroom production, and after cultivating those the mushroom, those substrate again can be used as a compost. So after getting the mushroom flush, that substrate and the crop residue will be decomposed. That mushroom is nothing but a fungus. It will decompose the that farm residue, and after decomposition, it will become a compost. So again, that compost can be utilized in the field for the production of our whatever the crop we are taking in the IFS model. So that's why mushroom is integrated with the IFS model. So and it's a cyclic process. We can utilize the crop residue, and we can also after utilizing the crop residue, we will get the mushroom, and with this crop residue only, it will be converted to the compost. That compost again, it will go to the farm, and that will supplement the nutrient availability, and it will also reduce the input cost for the many of the fertilizer. Then coming to the button mushroom cultivation. And button mushroom cultivation is, as we can see, that is 50 in India, the 59% mushroom that is covered by the button only. And you must have taken the button mushroom only in your diet. So the button mushroom, there are some advantages of button mushroom, but some shortcoming also with the button mushroom cultivation. We will discuss. The first of all, the mushroom cultivation required two important things. First is this require the temperature as low as 10 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius. So from the October to the March month, we are getting the temperature, lowest temperature. And in that month, that is the winter time. So for the winter time, the button mushroom is very much suitable. So if we talk about the temperature, that 20 to 25 degrees Celsius is required for the spawn run, and 10 to 20 degrees, it is 15 to 20 or 10 to 20 even, 10 to 20 degrees Celsius is required for the production of that mushroom. So the temperature range should be less. So that's why the winter months are most suitable for the button mushroom cultivation. The spawn run timing is 15 to 20 days. Casing. Casing is kind of material. We will discuss in the coming slide. It will require 5 to 10 days. Then time of pinhead imitation 10 to 15 days. So the button we have seen in the as we have seen in the previous slide, the compost preparation. So the button mushroom cultivation required the compost production because the substrate itself is nothing but compost. So how we will prepare the compost, we will discuss in the coming slide. Because the button mushroom fungus, they don't have that much capability to disintegrate our cellulosic and hemicellulosic material present in the crop residue. So they don't have that much enzyme. So the compost is nothing but already decomposed material. So that's why the decomposed material we are using for the button mushroom cultivation, and for rest of the other mushroom we can use directly the crop residue. Then the another step, first is the crop compost production is the first step for the production of cultivation of button mushroom. After that, the spawning, casing. Then next is the casing and crop management, harvesting, packaging, and marketing. We will discuss each and every steps. So first of all, that is the compost productions. How we will prepare the compost? Because the compost production is one of the most important and the challenging part in button mushroom cultivation. So the compost preparation, we require these kind of material. First is the wheat straw. That is, if we are taking the 10 quintal, so proportionately we need urea 20 kg, SSP 50 kg, MOP 10 kg, chicken manure, or we can use the mustard cake 3 quintal or 1 quintal, wheat bran 2 quintal, gypsum 25 kg, and plastic pipe 10 piece. So this is there are two different methods for the compost preparation. First is the long method. It is also known as traditional method. So first of all, you can see the mixing of ingredients. So what we have to do, first of all, we need the wheat straw. So wheat straw we have to spread on the sterilized floor, and on the sterilized floor we need to mix the whatever the ingredients we have discussed in the previous slide. So every ingredients we need to place on the wheat straw except the gypsum. After that, the piling, and after the piling we have to go for the turning, because this is turning is the critical part for the proper decomposition of straw. The first turning, turning means we have to just turn the pile. We have to just turn the pile with the some spade or something. The first turning we need at the 6th day, then second turning 10th, third turning at the 14th day, fourth 18th, fifth 21st day, sixth turning 23rd, seventh turning 25th days, eighth turning 28th, and the 30th day we can go for the cooling and spawning. So this is a 1 month traditional method. If we are going for the traditional method, so it will take around 1 month for preparation of compost. So if somebody want to start the button mushroom cultivation, they have to prepare their compost 1 month before their season starts. So if the season is starting from the mid of October or end of the October, you have to start preparing compost from the 15th of September only. Then only you will get the good number of crop cycle. Then coming to the pipe method. Pipe method is another short-term method for the compost preparation. So here what we are doing, we are all again the same process we are following as the previous one, the mixing of ingredient. But during piling, what we are doing, we are placing some pipes. So these pipes are nothing but the perforated pipes. They having the several holes. So these pipes are providing proper aeration for the decomposition of our straw. And after the piling, we have to go only for the two turning. First is the fourth day. First is the first turning on 6th day, and the next turning on the 11th day. So here our time duration is very less, around 15 days we can get the compost. And also this is less labor intensive process. It because we need only two turning, and in the previous long method we need around 8 turnings. Depending upon the compost quality, even though sometime we have to go for the around 10 turnings. So this you can see the second turning on 11th day, and 11th to 13th day we have to just open the both the end of the pile, and on 15th day we can go for the cooling and spawning. These are steps in the nutshell. First of all, you can see the composting process, then spawning, then bagging of button mushroom spawn. Then third one, D is the nothing spawn run. E, that is the casing. Casing is a kind of material. Casing is nothing but a kind of soil or a kind of material which we use to place on the upper part of the bag. As you can see in the D photograph, the upper part is covered with some newspaper. And after 15 days, once the mushroom spawn will start running, after 15 days, we have to put a particular kind of material on the upper surface of the bag. That casing material is nothing but it's facilitating the pinhead formation. So in the E photograph, E and F photograph, you can see the pinhead formation has started. So once you will do the casing that nothing but a special kind of material, that is a soil or a kind of soil, or you can use the cocoa pit. So this material, once you are placing on the upper part of the bag, though the mycelium will convert it into the pinhead structure, that is the spawn mushroom, button mushroom structure. So in F photograph, you can see the pinhead has formed. And and then after the G photograph, you can see the several pinhead and fruits has formed on the bag. After that, we can go for the harvesting, then packaging. Then coming to the oyster mushroom cultivation. So oyster mushroom cultivation, almost we can cultivate throughout the year, because the oyster mushroom temperature required 20 to 30 degree. It can also survive up to 35 degrees Celsius. So this is the mid range of temperature which we can get almost more than 9 to 10 months in a year. So that's why the almost the oyster mushroom can be cultivated throughout the year. The spawn run timing is around 15 to 18 days, and time of pinhead initiation is 18 to 25 days. As we can see in the previous slide, the whole button mushroom cultivation, starting from the spawning to the harvesting, it will take around 30 days. Here also, again, it will take around 28 to 30 days. What are the different steps? First is the substrate preparation, then spawning, crop management, harvesting, packaging, and marketing. So here are the steps which are describing the different steps of oyster mushroom cultivation. Unlike the previously, which what we have used, we use the compost for the button mushroom cultivation. But what we have to use in the oyster mushroom cultivation, we can use only direct wheat straw. We did not to decompose the wheat straw. Simply we can use the wheat straw for the oyster mushroom cultivation. So the wheat straw, first photograph is nothing but a chopped wheat straw. Then second photograph is nothing but a chemical treatment. So whenever we are going to utilize the straw, because the straw itself having the so many kind of infections, so we have to disinfect. We have to sterilize the straw before using for the oyster mushroom cultivation. So we can go for the chemical treatment. There are other some indigenous methods, some conventional methods are also there, apart from the chemical, which we can use for the sterilization purpose. Then we can see part. You can see the C photograph. The container has been kept for the sterilization. Then next day, after it will take the sterilization process with the chemical, it will take around 12 to 18 hours. So we have to keep leftover for the overnight, and after the next day, we can go for the drainage of extra. What we have to do in the container, we have to just put the water, and in that water we have to mix the chemical, and after mixing the chemical, we have to dip the our wheat straw, and we have to, after dipping the wheat straw, we have to left over for 12 to 18 hours for their sterilization. We have to cover the container, and next day, whatever the excess amount of water are there, we have to just drain it out. After draining, the E photograph, you can see the shed drying. So this is the shed drying process to remove the evaporate the excess moisture present in the substrate. And once the set drying is completed, because for mushroom cultivation, we need the 60% of moisture in the straw. So if we are not drying the properly, then definitely there is chances of infection. So the 60% moisture content is optimum for the oyster mushroom cultivation. So that's why this is the critical step. If your moisture is high, definitely you will get infection. If your straw is dried, the spawn run will be hampered. Then after spawning is nothing but we have to spread our wheat straw, sterilized wheat straw. Then we have to spread the mushroom spawn on the wheat straw, and after that we have to mix and fill in the bag. So you can see the bagging process. After the bagging, you can store the bag in the different manner. You can like hang. You can see the H photograph. You can simply hang the bag inside your storage room or crop house, or you can also use the three-tier system. Like in train, we are getting the lower berth, middle berth, and upper berth. Similar kind of system we can prepare in the crop house. So three-stack system, three-tier system, you can directly place your bag on the different tracks. Then after a certain period of time, whenever you are seeing your bag is getting dry, you have to go for the watering. After around 25 to 28 days, you will get the pinhead formation. And after 30 days, around 30 days, you will get your first flush. You can see in the key photograph, L photograph, the harvesting process. And lastly, you can go for the selling of mushroom. The one of the critical part, once you will get the full flush, once because the oyster mushroom is leaf-like structure. Once this leaf-like structure are opened, then you can go for the harvesting. So, soaking of water, this we have discussed. This is the conventional method what we previously we have talked. That is the hot water treatment. This is the conventional method of pasteurization or sterilization of wheat straw. But if we don't have chemical, because many small marginal farmers, they are not aware about the chemical, they don't know about the chemical, even though availability of chemical is also very less in the rural part. So instead of chemical, they can use the hot water treatment. In hot water treatment, what they have to do, in utensil, you have to put the certain amount of water, and inside the water, you can just put the straw and just cover the utensil with the some gunny bag, or you can take the cover metal cover also, and we have to boil it for half an hour. And once the water will start vaporize, we can just remove the flame, and we need to keep it for around 45 minutes. After that, we can simply go for the cooling and drying of the straw. This is a low cost machinery. This is the substrate sterilizer. The capacity of sterilization is 20 kg of straw. You can sterilize. And this is the low cost model, which prepared by the Dr. Rajendra Prasad Central Agriculture University, Pusa. This is the method of spawning. You can see the several rural women are doing the mushroom cultivation. They are actively engaged in the mushroom cultivation, and the spawning process they are doing. This is the spawn run. Once you put the spawn in your wheat straw and start give the bagging. After the bagging, you will see the spawn run. So this condition around it will take 15 to 20 days for the spawn run. The spawn run is nothing but a mycelial run. The fungus having the mycelium. So the mycelial body will run around the bag, because the running means nothing but the mycelium is going to feed on straw, because straw is nothing but a substrate, their food material. So they will just feed on the straw, and they will spread around the substrate. So you can see the white color growth. This white color growth is nothing but a fungal mycelium growing around the bag. Then after it you will, after the 15 to 20 days, you will see the pinhead formation. So this is the pinhead formation, and around 30 days you will get the full flush. This is the crop house. You can see the we don't need any sophisticated crop house. Even the thatched hut house is very much convenient for the mushroom cultivation. Even though I have seen myself, the farmers are not using even though this thatched crop house. If they don't have any piece of land, simply they are using their home itself. they are putting the bag inside their bed. So anywhere you can, they are hanging the bag in the bedroom. So anywhere you can place the bag, just you have to keep your mind. The mushroom cultivation, mushroom favors the dark period. The around 12 to 18 hours dark period is required for the mushroom mycelial run and pinhead formation. So the mostly the dark condition is required. So in the crop house also, the dark condition you have to maintain. You have to don't use any kind of light. Simply the dark room and the cross ventilation. One or two window or gutter is required for the cross ventilation. This kind of rack system you can follow, a multi-tier system, 1, 2, 3, depending on your convenience. You can go for the rack system, or you can simply adopt the hanging system. But the rack system is preferable for the button mushroom cultivation, and the hanging system you can go for the oyster mushroom cultivation. This is the harvesting of, you can see the different flush, and these are the different color oyster mushroom. One is the pink color, because the oyster mushroom having the 3 4 different species, they having the different color. First one is the white color, another is the pink color, then light bluish grayish color. The different species are having the different color. So that's why the first photograph you can see the light pink color oyster mushroom. Then coming to the milky mushroom. The cultivation process of milky mushroom, that is also known as dudhia mushroom. Milky mushroom and the oyster mushroom is similar. Because in milky mushroom also we need the substrate as similar to the oyster mushroom. Here also we can use the wheat straw. Same spawning, we have to go for the spawning, spawn run. Only one difference in the milky mushroom and oyster mushroom. In milky mushroom, we have to go for the casing, similar to the button mushroom. In button mushroom, we use compost and we go for the casing. But in oyster mushroom, we use only wheat straw. We need not to go for the casing. But in milky mushroom, we can use the wheat straw, and we have to go for the casing also. So after once the mycelial run will start around 15 days, we have to go for the casing. Casing, as I told, is nothing but casing is a special kind of material or a type of soil which we can prepare, and that soil, around half-inch soil layer, we have to place at the upper part of the bag. Once the mycelial run will start, after 15 to 20 days, we have to put the casing layer, and after the casing layer, you will see the pinhead formation. This is a farmer who is actively engaged in the milky mushroom cultivation in Jharkhand. Apart from the milky mushroom is also very wide range of temperature, because it can survive from the 25 to 35 degrees Celsius temperature up to 38 degrees Celsius also. So in the hot summer time, like after April to the September month, we can go for the milky mushroom cultivation. Oyster mushroom, as I told, you can go almost year round cultivation. Button mushroom cultivation mostly in the winter time. If we use these 3 mushroom, because these 3 mushroom having the high acreage in India, in also in the Bihar and other part nearby districts of Bihar. So in the if we talk these 3 mushroom, button, milky, and oyster, with the small crop house, we can use these 3 mushroom for the year-round cultivation. But if we are going for the sophisticated and controlled house for the business purpose, we can grow only the button mushroom throughout the year. These are some medicinal mushroom, that is the hericium, shiitake, cordyceps, shishir, mytech, and turkey tail. These are very much popular mushroom, particularly for the pharmaceutical industries. And if we talk about the one mushroom, that is the cordyceps mushroom is also known as kida jadi. Kida jadi mushroom, that is it's a very famous name, or caterpillar mushroom. So this caterpillar mushroom, if you check out on YouTube or any other internet, you will see this is the highly lucrative mushroom, the highly prices mushroom, because the market value of the cordyceps mushroom is around it will start from the 1 lakh per kg, and it will go up to the 3 lakh per kg. And in India, many, even though entrepreneurs are there, they are successfully cultivating the cordyceps, because these are the Himalayan mushroom, also known as Himalayan mushroom, because you will get in the foothills of Himalayan region only, in the Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand region. But this can also grow in the laboratory condition with the standardized procedure. And the cordyceps mushroom is highly precious mushroom, and having the very high amount of antioxidant, which used by the many athletes. So coming to the some module for the different mushroom like oyster, button, and dodia mushroom. These are the small entrepreneur mushroom module, that is the hardly 2,000 square feet area. If somebody is going to adopt this module for the year-round cultivation, so the total income in a year will be around 4,25,000. That is the 35,470 rupees per month. If we are going for the oyster mushroom, that is the, you can take the 7 frost, that is the 7 crop in a year, from August to November, February to April. Likewise, button mushroom, you can get the 1 or 2 flush per year. The compost preparation up to October itself, or spawning first week of November. Then the crop production will start from the November last week. From November last week to up to the February last week, you can get the flush. Then the Dudia mushroom cultivation, you can get around 4 number of flush each and every year, that is March to October. If we talk about the some figures, the one-time investment, it will take around oyster mushroom cultivation, that is hut construction 90,000, mushroom production expenditure, it will 48,000, gross expenditure will be around 1,38,000. From button, if we are using only the oyster mushroom, the total production will be 2,100 kg. If we are taking the sale price around 150 rupees kg, this is even though you can say the government price in our universities. But if you go for the local market, you will get around for oyster mushroom, you will get around 200 kg rupees per kg. In button and dudia mushroom, definitely you will get more than 200 rupees kg. Sometime in the peak season, you will get around 300 rupees kg also. So the gross income will be around 3,15,000, net income 1,77,000. Similarly, in case of button mushroom cultivation, net income will be around 1,04,500, and the dudia mushroom 1,43,500. So cumulatively, it will be around 4,25,000. If we are going to cultivate all 3 mushroom throughout the year in the 2,000 square feet area. And this is the module for the a small farmer, you can say, they can adopt. But if we adopt the modern mushroom crop house production unit, this is nothing but a controlled condition, and this is a big project. If somebody wants to go for the bigger crop house and mushroom as a main venture, then they can use this model. But the total cost of this project will be around 5.37 CR, that is crore. But 5.37 CR, it will take around to establish, because the most of the investment will be there in the non-recurring material, like crop production chamber 25 by 75 feet, and this kind of 10 room, if you are preparing, it will cost around 1 CR. So similarly, you have you use the purchase the different equipments for the different purpose. So cumulatively, it will be around 5.3 CR. This is the layout of mushroom farm, which you can use for the production. Different area you have to specify as per your need. So the gross income with this modern mushroom production unit will be around 5 lakh per day. Imagine it's a 5 lakh per day, but in the controlled unit, you can use cultivation of this button mushroom only, because button mushroom is still very much popular among the Indian condition, and it having the very high market. As I told, in the peak season, you can get more than 300 rupees per kg. price, you will get the more than 300 rupees per kg. So that's why you can get around 5 lakh per day. So if we reduce the depreciation, so the net profit will be around 4.8 CR. This is the annual profit. But initially you have to just invest, and after that definitely you will get the good price. Then coming to the post harvest part, this is the one of the most unexplored part if we talk about the mushroom cultivation, because many products are there, but the processing part is still very much less in Indian condition. So one by one I will show the different products, and prepared by some my previous university currently where I am working. There also the some process product are going on in many institute like IHR in Odisha, Bhubaneswar, in Maharashtra, TNU. In many places, the mushroom cultivation is going at very high amount, and there the processing part is also going on, but they still this is unexplored by the private players. So these are like mushroom powder. This is one of the most important ingredients which we can use for the processing part. That is the mushroom powder. So you can see the mushroom laddu. So this mushroom laddu is prepared with the help of nothing but mushroom powder. So after getting the fresh mushroom, we have to go for the drying process. And after the drying, the mushroom, actually mushroom, if we talk about if we are drying 1 kg mushroom and fresh mushroom, after drying it will become 100 gram. 10 times the water loss will be there. So after water loss, it will become 100 gram. But that 100 gram you can utilize in just 5%. If you are preparing any processed product, 5 to 10% mushroom powder you can add in the product. That is the limit, because this having the very high amount of protein. So that's why the limit is 5 to 10% powder you can mix with any product. You can see the mushroom pakoda, mushroom cutlet, mushroom litti, mushroom gujia, mushroom chop, mushroom halwa, then mushroom powder, litti, mushroom laddu, then mushroom bhujia, mushroom mini samosa, mushroom namkeen, mushroom sauce. These are some products released by the Dr. Rajendra Prasad Central Agriculture University, where I was previously. I was also there. So this is all the products are registered with the FSSI, and it's available at the university website. So these products can be grown. That is the mushroom mini samosa, mushroom biscuit, mushroom namkeen, mushroom bhujia, mushroom pickle. And apart from that, few of the mushroom products are also there. That is the prepared by some local farmers, like mushroom multigrain bread, mushroom noodles, mushroom pickle, mushroom fortified corn puff, then the mushroom pasta, and many more. Several products are there with the help of mushroom only, but still these products are very less in the market, and that's why I told this is the unexplored area, and still there are a lot of opportunity to explore this area and utilize mushroom as a profitable venture. You can see the dried mushroom only. So the dry mushroom, only the dried mushroom market is very high in the European, China, and many places, because these dried mushroom are very much having high demand in the pharmaceutical industries. In many pharmaceutical industries, even though as I was discussing about the cordyceps mushroom, so cordyceps mushroom having the very high antioxidant, and in market the cordyceps capsules are available. So cordyceps capsule you can use for the daily consumption. Then you can see the dry shiitake mushroom. Apart from the cordyceps, there are like shiitake mushroom. This is also very much popular in particularly this is from Japan. And Japan, the shiitake mushroom is very much popular. This is having the very anti-cancerous, anti-diabetic property. But the cultivation part of medicinal mushroom is little bit tedious as compared to that conventional mushroom like oyster, button, and milky mushroom. So that's why the medicine and the medicinal mushroom cultivation is also it requires some sophisticated instrument laboratory. So that's why the cultivation of in India particularly, the medicinal mushroom cultivation is less as compared to the conventional. But if we go to the China, the shiitake mushroom and cordyceps mushroom cultivation is very much high. And even though the Ganoderma mushroom is also very much popular there. So this is the IFS model, as we have discussed in the previous slide also. The mushroom can be integrated in the IFS model because it can utilize our crop residue, and the same crop residue can be used for the mushroom cultivation. And after cultivating the mushroom, that crop residue will be converted into the compost. And those compost we can transfer to the again field for providing the nutrient supplement. So thanks for this giving me this opportunity to present our work and for the mushroom cultivation. And this is one of the most important venture for particularly for the agriculture point of view. So if you're having any query, any doubt related to the this presentation or mushroom cultivation, you are free to ask.
Thank you so much, Dr. Devanshu, for such an insightful presentation. And I would
Yeah.
request all the participants to ask questions regarding the presentation if they have any sort of queries. Rohit, please open the chat box for the participants so they can ask the questions.
Done, man. Done.
Participants, please feel free to ask any sort of questions. You can unmute yourself. You can ask any sort of question if you have. Don't feel hesitant. Uh, Dr. Devanshu, there is one
Yeah.
question.
Yes, Pratik. The online training facility is also there, depending on your location, because in the Rajendra Prasad Central Agriculture University is providing online and offline training for mushroom cultivation. Apart from that, the DMR Solon is also providing that is online training facility. Online training facility is there, but the thing is, in mushroom, if we are going for the online, that is only for the theoretical purpose. Mushroom cultivation, because if you have to go for the hands-on training only, then only you will learn the process, because the different critical steps are there. So the hands-on training is most preferable compared to the online training. Yeah, one question is asked by the Varudhini. So yeah, definitely. Actually, the mushroom cultivation, there are thousands of mushroom present in the India means ecosystem. More than thousands of mushroom are present, but only few of them are eatable. Because if we talk about the history, there are so many poisonous mushroom are used for the some toxic process, because mushroom having some toxic compound, most of the mushroom having some poisonous compound, toxic compound. So that's why whatever the mushroom I have discussed here, so those mushroom are already sterilized, they don't have any kind of poisonous or toxic material, so it can be used for the cultivation. But whatever the mushroom you are seeing here and there in the ecosystem, any orchard, so those mushroom might be the poisonous one, definitely. So whatever the standardized procedure are there, and that mushroom we can go for the cultivation, and we can eat those mushrooms safely. But rest of the mushroom are really poisonous. Yeah, Gucci mushroom, that is a very much precious mushroom, and it's a very high price mushroom. It's also called morel. But the Gucci mushroom cultivation process is still not that much standardized. Recently, Sakosh Jammu and Srinagar Center has standardized the procedure of Gucci mushroom cultivation, that is also known as morel. And this, even though DMR Solon has also standardized the process of Gucci mushroom cultivation, but still these procedure are under observation. Gucci mushroom is naturally available in the Himalayan region, but the laboratory condition production is not very popular because of some constraint in their substrate. So, but yeah, in the laboratory condition, DMR Solan and Sakost Srinagar has started the cultivation of Gucci mushroom. Yeah, the marketing actually, the first of all, if you are going to the mushroom cultivation sector, you have to explore the market, because the marketing is there. Because for after, you can see, for the particularly for the vegetarian part, the mushroom is one of the most delicious item as compared to the any other vegetable material. It's better than the even paneer also, and most of the people are liking the mushroom also. So first of all, you have to explore the local market. Online platforms are also there. You have to go for the publicity, like social media you can use for the publicity of your product. You can use the advertisement module for your publicity. But the one of the most important part, that is, you have to, whenever you are going for the cultivation or setting any enterprise for mushroom cultivation, first of all, you have to explore the local market. So after exploring and finding out the possibility of selling your product, then only you can start your mushroom cultivation. But international market is also there, but basically for the medicinal mushroom. Yeah, that milky mushroom cultivation is really profitable for even though the marginal farmer and student also. But the constant is milky mushroom can be done in the high temperature, like from it will start from the April to the September. So in this window only you can go for the, because in high temperature, even though in the control condition also, the high temperature management of high temperature is very much tedious. Low temperature you can manage easily, but maintaining the higher temperature is tedious. So that's why milky mushroom cultivation can be used for the thatched hothouse. You can prepare the thatched hothouse, and the temperature that is at 25 to 38 degrees Celsius from April to the September, you can go for the milky mushroom cultivation. But I will suggest to add also the oyster mushroom or butter mushroom along with the milky mushroom for a profitable venture. Scheme of, yeah, definitely, the even though central government and state government both schemes are there, the mushroom cultivation. If I talk about the Bihar, in Bihar the 50% subsidy is there for mushroom cultivation. If you are establishing any thatched hut house, for that also the government will provide the 50% subsidy. If you are using any spawn production unit, if you are establishing, there also the government will provide 50% subsidy. And training, most of the training in mushroom are provided by the free of cost by the different KVKs and government institutions. And the government, central government is also providing subsidized scheme for the mushroom cultivation. Even though in most of the state, the horticulture department of respective states are providing subsidized mushroom bag, like ready to use mushroom bag. Simply they will provide a 90% subsidy for the purchasing of mushroom bag. If you are the one bag price is 100 rupees, so they will give you 90% subsidy. 10 rupees only you have to pay for purchase of one bag. So ready to use bag they are providing in many of the states. Yeah, the possibility of recognizing poisonous mushroom is there, definitely, but this will comes with some experience. Like poisonous mushroom having some different characteristics from the cultivable mushroom. Cultivable mushroom, the one I will just discuss a few of them. The poisonous mushroom having the different colors. In cultivable mushroom, you will see this like simple color, white color, or some kind of, not you will get the some attractive colors. But The color of poisonous mushroom are very much. If you just put in the Google the different mushrooms, you will see the several different colors of mushroom will attractive color mushroom will be there. So most of the colored mushroom are poisonous one, and mushroom having the different structure. So it will having the stipe, gills, strips, their cap. So the gills is one of the and vulva. These two parts are there in the whole body of mushroom. So vulva is most of the time it's nothing but a cover at the lower part of the stipe. So the vulva is mostly present in the poisonous mushroom, not present in the cultivable mushroom. The in the case of poisonous mushroom, this will hardly having the perishability of poisonous mushroom is very much high. It can just decompose within 1 or 2 days. But the cultivable mushroom, it can you can use store for like 3 days, 4 days, up to a week under a refrigerated condition. The shelf life is much higher than the poisonous mushroom. So there are different structures like in the cap also. If you are seeing some kind of structure, that is also identifying feature for the poisonous mushroom. What are the sensor? So what sensor are most effective monitoring the environmental? Yeah, in mushroom unit, we need particularly we have to keep in mind the 3, 4 different environmental parameter. First is the temperature. Temperature is the one of the most important parameter which we have to regulate under the control condition. After that, humidity, that is relative humidity we have to maintain in the crop house. After relative humidity, we have to monitor the CO2. Concentration of CO2 and O2 is very much essential for the mushroom mycelial run. So the optimum condition of CO2 and optimum condition of O2 is required for the crop house. So these 3, 4 and the light intensity also. If you are using the dark chamber, that's fine. But if you are using any kind of light, the light intensity monitor should be there in the crop house. I think I have addressed all the questions. If you have any other query, please ask.
Thank you so much, Dr. Devanshu. You have addressed almost every question, and thanks for sparing so much of time to each question.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Pragati, for giving me this opportunity to present my work. And I would like to say the students, so definitely you try to at least start sort of venture at your home. It says for the initial purpose only, just use 1 or 2 kg spawn for your mushroom cultivation at your home, simply for your own purpose. And once you like it, then you can enter in the field, and because this is the very lucrative market and having the high opportunity in the post harvest condition, medicinal mushroom and mushroom cultivation also. And so I would like to thank the organizer for this opportunity to interact with these students. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Nandini, I would like you to conclude the session.
Thank you so much, sir, for such an insightful and enriching session on mushroom production. You have explained the entire concept so clearly from cultivation techniques to practical application that it has become very easy for all of us to understand. And your session not only enhanced our knowledge but also opened new perspectives regarding entrepreneurship and income opportunities in agriculture. We truly appreciate the way you connected theory with practical aspects. We are sincerely grateful for your valuable time, guidance, and for sharing your expertise with us. Kindly be connected for any future academic activities. Thank you so much, sir, for your time.
Yeah, thank you so much, Nandini ma'am. Thank you.
You all can leave now. Thank you so much for joining with us.